All right, I'm going to try to get this done as quickly as I can. There's going to be a couple parts to the video. All of the timestamps will be listed below in the description. So if you want to skip ahead, you can do that to the more prominent parts of the video. I do recommend watching the introduction so you have an idea of what you're about to see leading up until the video. All right, introduction. All right, so leading up until this point, there's a little bit of information. I had neighbors that I had found out through some information months before that the gentleman that lived there was friends with my ex-husband, one that was very abusive to me and the children. I had a protection order of abuse previously on him. And so, yeah, we'll just leave that there. And I did tell this to the cops because I knew this was why every time or any time I had more than 2 cars over, there would be a phone call. And this was an ongoing thing I told the police on many occasions, and it is also mentioned in this video while I talked to the police. So that's just, if you wanted to know what that was about, there you go. It was harassment. It was plain and simply harassment. Now, what I did with the video, and this is kind of important, but I want you to hear this coming, and you can then piece it together if you decide to watch the whole thing. For the part that really doesn't have anything to do with the civil rights, all of that, I just sped it up a little bit. I sound like a chipmunk, but you can still understand everything that's being said. I just sound a little chipmunky. But I'll really briefly run that down. They came to my house. It was around 11, I think. This wasn't the first time. Again, they've done this multiple times, earlier in the evening, on other occasions. So I had enough. I was being harassed. So before I even opened the door, I turned my phone on, my handy dandy recording device. Anyone who knows me knows when I feel bad stuff, like not bad stuff, but wrong stuff is about to happen, I hit record. Like lies, BS, I hit record. Just learn, yeah, that's the easy way in life for me to keep people who interact with me on, the straight and narrow, because a lot of people in the world don't do that. So I wanted to have the video of the conversation between me and the cops proving that we are not doing anything wrong. So they came knocking for a noise complaint. Oh yeah, I should say this too. I had 4 to 5 people, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 4 to 5 people at my house, not a party. It was close friends that I've known for a while. We all were major karaoke enthusiasts. For me personally, I love singing. I've always been in choir. I had a 5-octave range, at least up until a few years ago. Don't know what it is now, but it was. And I have proof of that. Anyway, no, long, funny story. So it was just some friends hanging out, singing karaoke, not a party. So when the police officers came, I asked them to come down with me to document our conversation and the fact that we were not doing anything noisy, at least not for the cops to be involved. We were being respectful of the situation. So we went down to the end of the driveway. I mostly spoke to the male officer present. The lady didn't do much talking, so I want to be very clear there. I didn't feel threatened by her. But right away, when I got down there, I asked that question, do you hear anything? And yeah, it's was automatically, he wanted to take control of the situation because he's a cop kind of energy. I never got an answer. And then I would ask again, and I didn't get an answer, and then he'd point out that I was getting louder, etc. So it's all there. You can hear all of it. He cut me off, I cut him off. And it came to a point where I was like, okay, I said what I needed to say. I don't feel comfortable anymore having this conversation, so I'm going to go in my house. I haven't done anything wrong. I wasn't under arrest, so I wanted to go back into my property. I told that to the police, and that is when I hit stop record on my phone. Now, it's clear, I told the police they were being recorded this whole time. I wasn't lying, I wasn't hiding it or anything. I figured, if you let them know, they'll behave, right? So I let them know that I'm going back into my house. I'm done with the conversation. And since I was a free person, I'm able to do that. So I turn back to my house, turn the phone off, and walk to my house. Now, I didn't know until the next day after I got out of jail and where my face was sprayed with mace, and they left when I had contacts, and they wouldn't even let me get my contacts out, and it was pretty bad. And I didn't even do anything. Anyway, that's a whole other story. I didn't find out till the next day that my 16-year-old son, was upstairs in his bedroom in the front recording. And because of that, I had the case because they didn't know that. I didn't know that. I walk back, and this is all on my video, on my son's video. I walk back to my house, and they were continuing to talk to me, still not under arrest. And I said I was done. I had everything recorded, and that, well, actually, let me read it verbatim. I wrote this down. Let me get that real quick. All right, so this is what was said right before I was lunged upon by the police. Me, as I'm walking, very clearly, and this is not fast forwarded, it is there. You could see it. Me, done. I haven't done anything. It's all on the fucking thing, mentioning the phone. And then I went to say, you can go fuck off. Now, before I continue, you can tell a police officer to go fuck off, especially when you're walking away from them not under arrest. It's freedom of speech. And unless you do it in a threatening way, which I was not threatening, I was walking into my house, it's your right. And the police officer then responds, Jessica, you were under arrest. You see me walking onto my patio below, and you see the police officer chasing me down, the male. The girl did follow, but not as aggressively. It was more of a following situation. And he lunged on me, jumped on me on my patio. My friends witnessed this, and they recorded all of what happened after. And that's pretty much it. I was very clear, and I got very loud about it in the video, how they had no legal right, which they didn't. And the only time, I should let you know what I was charged with that night. All charges were dropped, by the way. I was charged for some kind of noise complaint violation. I was charged with resisting arrest. And I was charged with assault of a police officer initially. And I think they changed it to assault. But as you'll see in the video, and that never happened. And the only time I ever struggled was when the police tried taking my phone out of my hand. I even told them I wanted my phone to go to my friends, as you'll see in the video. But they refused and kept telling them to stay away. But as that was the whole point, I had them on video. I knew I didn't do anything wrong. And you'll see. I didn't do anything wrong. And there was even a George Floyd, I don't know, I haven't really gone through it all, but I remember very clearly for me, there was a point where I was laying on the ground and I couldn't breathe because you'll see I had multiple cops on me. And that continued to get worse. There was many cops. I do have video of later, but it's just me being dragged away, but with many cops around. They had many cars show up, all because I refused to get up. And refused to give them my phone, and refused to stay silent when they were doing something illegal. So I guess that's it. Hopefully, if you have any questions about this, please feel free to ask me. But everything should be there, readily available. And I think that's everything. The reason the civil rights lawsuit didn't continue on briefly was after it took about 1.5 years for that to be cleared up in the court system and all my charges to be dropped. And at that time, my lawyer changed law firms to a really large one, which you'll see in probably the documents in the future, that won a huge racial discrimination case. Anyway, they didn't do the pro bono work, and I needed to pay. And I was a single mother struggling to survive, and I did not have money for that. So that is what happened with that case, in case you're wondering.
Okay, here we go. This is the noise pollution I'm creating right now. Can you hear anything? No, I'm not putting the phone down. I'm not. Because you can't hear anything. You can't hear anything. I'm on private property. They are my ex. You're right, I am. Because I'm being harassed. Because you, please. Do you hear anything? Well, okay, no, stop talking. Let's hear. I can't hear. You're on my property. You are on my property. You need to be very careful. I am. I have my legal rights. So go ahead. I got you on video right now. I don't care. Great. I don't hear anything. Can you listen to me? I'm listening. Okay. Okay, so when I talk, I need you to be quiet so you can understand what I'm saying. But I don't hear anything. It doesn't matter. There's not a fucking thing. You don't have the legal rights. Listen to me right now. You are 3 seconds away from going to jail. Go ahead. Go right ahead. I'm being harassed by this police officer and this police officer right now because I am not creating noise pollution. I want to be very fucking clear. Yes, because you are here saying I am, and I'm fighting my right to show I'm not. The problem is we have to keep coming back. The problem is these people right here know my ex and they're harassing me. That's the problem, and I'm making that clear. And I'm making that very clear right now by the noise pollution I'm creating right now in this property that I'm on right here. No, I'm not. You know my legal rights. You know my rights, and I know my rights. So here we are. You want to arrest me? Go ahead. I don't want to. Okay, well, I'm not. Well, I'm karaoke in my house, and there's no noise pollution right now. There's none. Jessica, will you let me talk? I'm not letting you talk. I want to hear what you're here for. Why are you here? Why are you here? Because you're being loud. Right now I am. But unreasonable time. Right now. What do you hear? This is your last warning. If you keep yelling, no, Jessica, come here.
Done. I haven't done anything. It's on the fucking thing. You'll fuck off.
Just so you're under arrest.
Literally, there was a noise complaint. She went outside to prove that there was no noise on video outside of her property. They literally tackled her when she tried to come back inside.
Police brutality?
Disorderly conduct when she's on her property.
She's on her property. So that's bullshit.
How is this obstructing? Wait, so I don't have the right to ask a question? This is all happening because of a noise complaint. There's no city ordinance or sound law. And she went outside to prove that she couldn't hear her music or anything outside. And they're attacking her. I try to ask them questions. They say I'm obstructing the law. I don't know what to do. Guys, help. Like, resisting for Is it okay if I take her phone?
No, it's not.
It's not okay for me to grab her phone.
No.
Is it okay if I take her phone?
It's not. See, you hear that?
No,
You
it's
hear that?
not.
It's not okay for me to grab her
You're
phone.
hurting my fucking
No.
wrist more. No, I'm holding my phone.
Resisting for.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. I've seen you grab the phone on my hand. I got you on it, and you're hurting my fucking hand that I broke before. And I'm letting you know right now.
Let go of your phone so I can get your hand.
No! I'm not letting go
So
of my
you're
phone.
resisting further.
I try to ask them questions. They say I'm obstructing the law. I don't know what to do. Guys, help. Like,
That's why. What?
or ordinance or sound law. And she went outside to prove that she couldn't hear her music or anything outside. And they're attacking her.
You have no legal right.
Can't even.
Legal right. No legal. No legal right. You're on video. Everyone here.
Literally, this is all happening because of a noise complaint. There's no
Stay back there. I'll talk to you after.
I just walked into my house.
Okay.
I got you on video grabbing me on my way to my house. No. All of it, no.
How is this obstructing?
There is no obstruction. I haven't broken any law.
Wait, so I don't have a right to ask a question?
She's on her property.
You keep my phone.
She's
I
literally,
got the whole,
she's at her residence though. I don't understand.
Go back inside.
all of
You
it.
guys are obstructing.
Like, why are you on top of her?
What did she do?
Get me on video.
And she tried.
I
Under
got
arrest
it.
for what though?
Do not let them.
Disorderly conduct when she's on her property.
To my house, and you grabbed me, and I have you on.
I'm
video
just wondering, what did she do?
Fucking to every fucking news station, because this is bullshit. I've asked clearly if there's a noise out there. You can't hear anything.
Yeah, I
Get me
know.
on video.
I can't get her in
Get me on video.
You're on video,
Put
girl.
this to WABI.
Just go.
Put it. Get me Lexi on video right now.
You're on video. I just don't understand what's
Get me on
happening.
video. Disorderly conduct. I have video of my noise. Fuck.
Just
So-
let go of your phone.
No, I'm not letting you on my phone. You have nothing to trust me. You have nothing.
They're literally tackled her when she tried to come back inside.
Police brutality?
Literally, there was a noise complaint. She went outside to prove that there was no noise on video outside of her property.